When you guys look back, in that first 3 years of touring, getting in what you guys call the submarine, getting on the road and hitting things and do what you were doing. Can you tell me, was there any times when you were on the road, because every band has them in the very beginning, where you were like, where things were a little crazy, where, you were like in some part of the country and things, there were like, you didn't get to where you need to get to, or, you know what I mean? Like everybody has those stories when they first start touring, I've heard of, I've talked to bands where like, their van breaks down and they sleep on a mattress behind a mattress store next to a dumpster just because they've got to get some rest, and they're already tired of switching off driving. Any in particular memories that you guys have that you could share from like the really like the early part, the grind of early touring as a band when you started?
Yeah, we've had vans break down often. We've had break-ins a few times. We've had, like, I don't know, there are permanent scars on our body from sleeping underneath chairs and getting cut by the metallic cross structures underneath the seat or something. And I don't know. It's really interesting. I think it's seemingly you're invincible at a younger age, though. So,
right, everybody's being stuck in this van, and everybody's getting the same illness, and nobody can sleep because whoever bought the van cheaped out on the van. Yeah.
And it's one of those things too, right? I mean, you hear great stories about how the Beatles had to lay on top of each other to keep each other warm, like stacked. And once one got warm, there's just this great touring stories that are amazing. And everybody goes through it. I think it's part of the the growing pains, but also just the beauty of growing as a band, which I think is a really cool thing.
Yeah, it builds character.
You bleed as you blossom.
Yeah. So, guys, most recently, did you see that Jamie Lee Curtis? Of course, she had said that. While she was working on Halloween Kills, Jamie Lee Curtis was working on Halloween Kills. She said that it was your music that got her through it. She was taking long drives to and from this set. Have you noticed how many people, not just actresses, but I'm sure you hear from a lot of your fans how much an impact your music has on them? Tell me about that.
Yeah, those are really touching stories because we know what we're putting out. We know our intentions to the extent that we do, but once it's out in the wild, we have no control over it. We have no idea how people are interpreting this music and ingesting this music and what they're using it for and how it makes them feel. So those are our favorite stories to hear about how it personally touched somebody so much that they made a big decision in their life or it got them through something. And it's very powerful. It's very rewarding.
Yeah, I suppose it's interesting to consider that these sort of expressions of adulation from people like Jamie Lee Curtis, who were fans of it as well and grew up watching a lot of her films, is sort of a sort of a proof and a fulfillment testament to the fact that we've been culturally significant enough to sort of touch the people that we grew up watching, like on the screen or something. It's like these people that you grow up with, and you never think someday Kevin Bacon's gonna like tweet Highway Tune or something. It's just really, it's very interesting.
It's a full circle experience. Yeah. It's kind of psychedelic.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very cool that Kevin did that. He loves rock. He's a great big music fan,
Yeah.
He used to come up and do my show all the time in the mornings and just like always try to stump me on music trivia, which was fun. And he's such a great actor, right? I mean, he's incredible. Well, you guys are going to be playing the Forum. I'm really excited. You got 2 shows because the first one sold out so quickly. Tell me about what people have to look forward to on the new tour, because now you've amassed this great amount of songs through the EPs and the 2 albums. What can people expect? What can they look forward to?
Subversity.
One word.
Yeah, that's it. Well, it's interesting. I suppose anybody who's sort of been to our shows before knows that there's this sort of amount of diversity, range, and sort of dynamic diversity in our set. So we do like to play with a lot of that, but I mean, there's an aspect of just sort of serving each song and doing the justice to the song, sort of meditating that. But I suppose you'll get a little bit of everything if you go to the show. It sort of covers all of the range of the human emotion. I think. And that's one of our greatest objectives in structuring and playing live shows.
Dynamics. To take somebody on a journey, because by buying the ticket, they're kind of trusting us. They're trusting that we know how to take them from this place to this place and feel these different things. So it's a big responsibility for us, and it may seem obvious, but this is the first time that the material is going to live together in the same set.
Yeah, this is the first time now that we're sort of very excited to play at the Battle at Gate. We haven't been able to do that live yet. It's very strange, the timeline on this because of COVID, but it's exciting, and hopefully we'll keep the train on the rails.
I'm sure you guys will. What did you do? One last question to you guys was, what did you do to kind of keep yourselves busy during that period of time? Were you hanging with family, listening to music, working on stuff, like at home, making food? What kind of things were you guys doing? Because everybody was trying to figure out what to do, especially all of us, everybody that was involved in music. What were some of those things that you guys did to keep yourself going? What about you, Sam?
Like you said, it's a potpourri. Getting a chance to go back up to Michigan and visit family, just taking mellow moments to sit back and think and paint and absorb literature and learn more about different kinds of music and things that I've never heard before, and study some of the things that I've always wanted to do that I've never really had the time to.
That's great. And what about you, Jake?
It was a complete redirection of creative interests. I suppose, I think none of the time went to waste. It was all very interesting because all of us went to our rehearsal space here in Nashville a lot. We were able to write so many new songs, rehearse things, direct music videos, sort of restructure a lot of things and sort of look inward for the first time as opposed to just living outwardly.
Tell me about that. So before we go, also, we were talking about the music videos you guys have been directing. Have you literally mapped out everything as far as what you think for each single or different songs on the album? Were you doing that the entire time? Do we have more stuff to look forward to see?
You'll have to wait and see.
Well, we look forward to it. Absolutely. Guys, I just want to tell you how great it is to have you on here. It's good to see you guys again. And I look forward to seeing you guys at the Greek.
We'll be hanging out. We'll be hanging out backstage.
Right, that's right, Matthew.
We will.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll definitely be hanging out.
Everybody who we interview us, we always look forward to talking to you, man.
Yeah, I love talking to you guys, and it's we'll have a great time after the show. I'll come and see you guys. It'll be fantastic. So, guys, listen, say hi to everybody else for me. Say hi to Josh, Daniel. Say hi to them and the rest of everybody on the crew, and I'll see you guys at the Greek. But thanks so much for checking in with us here at KLOS.